It's a beautiful Sunday on Lake Michigan, the perfect time for some women's lacrosse inside Ryan Fieldhouse as the number 2 Northwestern Wildcats prepare to host the Central Michigan Chippewas in the Wildcats' 4th matchup of their regular season. Cats decide to work it, an entry pass in. Monroe with the early touch, gets it right back outside. Foster swings and fires and scores just from outside the arc. Aditi Foster has loved those sharp angle shots this year, and she gets another for the Cats.
And this is where if you
Monroe had a hat trick last game against Army. Works it to Foster, who sprints through. Aditi Foster sidearms it for a score.
love this one-on-one play from Aditi Foster here. Almost like an in-and-out.
It does. Swing to Foster. He runs to her left. Aditi Foster wants the early hat trick and has it. Little more than 7 minutes in, and already 3 goals for the sophomore. Assists. Game before that. Tries to run in, hits Epke. Low shot and another goal. The flurry is on. Maddie Epke gets on the board for the Cats.
This
success when Maddie Taylor is around.
And for Kaylor, just so tough, right, on that one. She's faced a lot of close-up shots one-on-one.
Here's another. Maddie Epke, about 20 seconds later, gets her 2nd goal of the afternoon. Finally scooped back by Kaylor. Was allowed 5 goals, now has her 3rd save of the contest, but a turnover forced. Foster puts it away for goal number 4.
Kaylor has been so strong on these free position attempts defensively, right? That's her 4th, I believe.
Northwestern closing in on 20 shots already, and they get another goal. Noelle Cumberland works around the crease and puts the Cats up by 7. The question is whether there was additional dangerous contact or additional contact to the body of Taylor, which was deemed there was not. Epke goes the other way, dumps into Taylor, through traffic, a diving goal.
Well, first, a beautiful ground ball pickup from Mary Carroll, who helps cause a turnover.
Coming in for Northwestern makes that difficult to do.
She thought she was going to be the starter last season, and
there's a goal for the Cats. Right on cue, Jenna Soto adds another to her total this year. That's 3 in 3 different games, and the Cats lead by 9.
Transferred a situation like that, or, had some sort of mentality change. But Francesca Argenteri loves it here. She loves this program. She's gotten chances to play and has made the most of them.
Taylor LaPointe makes the most of that chance. Puts it away, and the Cats lead by 10.
Beautiful goal from LaPointe. The clock is running early here.
Soto flips in front. Taylor has it. Just too easy for Madison Taylor, and the Cats lead 11-0.
Well, this is a great catch by Taylor, but it's also a nice pass from Soto.
McAllister backs away. Pass in front, and a quality shot into the right corner. Sienna Connolly on the board for the first time this year. Taylor wants her 4th straight hat trick this season, and after a delay, she gets it. 13-0 Northwestern.
Taylor's gone earlier on some of her other free position looks today. Not so that time. Waited, took her time, let the play develop, and finally slotted it into the back of the net. That's when I think Taylor is at her best from the free position arc, is when she is throwing in some fakes, letting the play develop as she goes across the goal and finds the back of the net.
It's Soto dancing with it. Running to her right, inside the arc, a long shot that goes. Jenna Soto with a career-high 2 goals, and the Cats continue to extend their margin. Ocasio dishes to Ventresca, back to Taylor, back to X. Soto gets rid of it from there. Wiener, Taylor, and a goal. 15-0 Cats. First half. Can Northwestern score here? Taylor does it. 16-0, and Maddie Taylor has 5 of those tallies.
Sometimes Maddie Taylor just does things that make you throw your hands up as a defense. I just sort of died, and Argenteri probably had it covered either way.
Olivia Adamson tries the crease roll. Connects. 17-0 Wildcats. The Syracuse transfer getting back on the board. That's her 1st goal of the afternoon.
See them be a little bit more aggressive here. They've had opportunities. Player down.
Chance in front. And what an acrobatic goal that time from Cumberland, who has 2 on the afternoon.
Originally, everybody sort of paused, like they weren't sure whether Cumberland had avoided step.
Players. Anna Rudolph has had plenty of chances to play so far this year, still on the field. Pass in front, a shot and a score. Annabelle Mahoney's fired up, and for good reason, she gets on the board.
Another first career goal for Northwestern.
Out to Ventresca, about a minute and a half remaining in the third. Ventresca doesn't use the pick. To Soto, bouncer into the net. Northwestern is up to 20.
How about 3 goals and 3 assists off the bench for Jenna Soto? What a performance she's had today.
That is backed right out from Mahoney. Diagonal pass in front and a score for Northwestern. Claire Morosi with her first of the season. Again, Abby Schroer has continued to make some big stands in goal, but this is a tough spot for her. Another shot, can't do it there. McAllister on the board.
Another assist for Jenna Soto. 3 goals and 4 assists. She's having a huge game. They do have some sort of card. Green cards are coming and going like the wind.
Another goal for Northwestern. Soto, how about it?
Jenna Soto trying to break some records herself. 4 goals and 4 assists. Every time she touches the ball, it finds the back of the net. Western goalkeepers for Central Michigan more than anything today because they've gotten their chances.
Dish in front, wide open shot, and a big-time goal. Lauren Archer goes up 23.
Win some games in the MAC conference. It's not a conference that's loaded with super strong teams. That's what this good competition helps them prepare for.
Look at Archer in transition. 24-goal margin, tied for the second best all-time.
The time for Sorensen. Thought she had a goal earlier in the game. Was denied at the doorstep by Argenteri. This time makes no mistake, buries it in the back of the net, and finds Central Michigan second. So 25-2 gets us to our final.